All right, my friends, your guitar solos sound like shit because you're not saying anything. You're just rambling, right? Which is sort of that first realization in the intermediate plateau is just like playing the scales up and down, rambling and rambling and rambling. I have clients that have worked with me that have been doing that for 10 to 20 years, and we break through that within 1 week in the course. So let's go through some of the ways that we can make that better. Let's take some of the guesswork away. So what we're not going to do is learn this as a bunch of dots on a diagram, and then learn this as a bunch of dots on a diagram, and then the next position of the pentatonic as dots on a diagram. Let's learn this musically. Those are words that we can put together to create phrases. All right, let's take a lot of the words away, just like going to another country. If I try to memorize a dictionary, I'm not going to be able to speak, but if I could say just a couple of phrases, I can build from there. Okay, let's take these 4 notes, okay? My 8-5 and 8-5 in my A minor pentatonic. That's all we're going to do. What I want you to focus on first is one of those notes. Just try playing something rhythmically interesting, okay? So if I have some sort of a rhythm, if I do, not interesting, right? That's every single downbeat, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, right? And then a couple of those 8th note beats. We want to mix it up. We want to make it interesting. So one note, just put on a metronome, whatever it is, and come up with something that's a little bit more interesting. It's going to be a mix of downbeats and a mix of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the upbeats, okay? So if I just do... Okay, already I'm on my way to something a little bit cooler. Now, I took that somewhat more interesting rhythmic phrase and I added a tension, right? So the 8th fret is my flat 3. It's a tension note, and then I gave it a little bit of a bend up and then released that tension back to my root note. Already we're on our way to something better using interesting rhythm and trying to create some tension, ending on a flat 3 and a flat 7, and then releasing that tension by playing another phrase that ends on a root note. If you are an intermediate guitar player that's hitting that ceiling, that wall, and you want to break through, bridge the gap between your creative ideas and what you are able to play, comment pro below and we can get started.